Okay, so for this equation, it says the equation C is equal to 62.5T plus 100, and it represents the cost to rent a concert hall for T hours. What is T? The number of hours rented for the hall, for the total cost of renting the hall to be 600. So before I start my problem, I always like to really focus on the important information in the problem. So the equation is going to be important. C is equal to that. And that is the cost to rent the hall. T is going to be important, and I want to know what T represents. It represents time in hours. I know the question that is being asked. So my question is, what is T? And then another important piece is they told me that the total cost of renting in this particular instance, sorry, I want to just get my colors right. Total cost of renting in this case was equal to $600. The next thing I do is once I have that information, I kind of pull it out my question. So I know that total cost was equal to $600, and I am connecting that to my output. I know that my T is what I'm trying to find, and I also know the equation. So I'm trying to find time. So I'm going to start by writing down the original equation, which is C is equal to 62.5 T plus 100. Now I know total cost is 600, so I'm going to replace that C with 600. So my 600 is now equal to 62.5 T plus 100. And now I can start my solution process. My aim is to get that T by itself, and I can do that by isolating my variable. So I want to eventually get that T by itself. So the way to do that is I have to start by removing the terms that are on the same side as T using inverse operations. So the first term I'm going to remove is the 100 by subtracting 100. And anything you do on one side of an equation must also be done on the other side. When I subtract here, I'm left with 0. And I subtract on my left side, that's going to be equal to 500. You take 100 from 600, that's 500. So that is now equal to 62.5 T. I'm getting closer. My T is not by itself yet, but I am getting closer. So in order for T to be by itself, I need to get rid of that 62.5. And then when I think about what is happening with the 62.5 and T, what operation connects them, that is multiplication. The inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to have to divide both sides of my equation by 62.5, not 8. So this should be 0.5, 62.5. And those cancel each other out. So on my right side, there's just that T, which is what I wanted. And then 500 divided by 62.5 should give us a value of 8. So I know T is equal to 8. What does that mean in this context, in the context of this problem? It just really means that when the total cost of rental is $600, the time for rental was 8 hours, which is what we found out for this particular question. So time was 8 hours.